So, hey YouTube, haven't made a flat earth type video in a while. Been really busy with my springtime stuff. I work outside and, if you watch me, you've seen a few little videos I've done. So this topic I've been thinking about for a while, and I was just listening to another video as I worked here. Now this thing we know about, if you know about the Georgia Guidestones and the depopulation agenda of down to 500 million worldwide. Well, this is something I haven't heard many people talk about. I've commented a few times about this and got some people responding to me. Well, we know they lie about everything, from the shape of the earth to, these hoaxes. I mean, going to the moon, you name it. We live in a satanic, Satan's in charge of this world, the father of deception. Pretty much everything is a lie. So, we know the elections are lies. Everything is a lie. Why should we believe when they tell us there's 7 billion people on this earth? I think they've been depopulating us for a long time. Who's in charge of these censuses? I mean, we take people go out and they turn in their information when they go around door to door. And then, it goes through the process, and then a big number comes out. So I really don't believe there's 7 billion people on this earth. I mean, they've been with diseases and wars and people voluntarily not having that many kids. And I've mentioned this to a few people. I still never did kill that rooster. I'm getting soft in my old age. But, so, I mentioned this to somebody a while back, and they're like, oh, well, have you ever been to China? Boy, it's really crowded over there. Well, I'm sure everybody's living in cities. So if you go to a city, it looks kind of crowded. But, India and China have a lot of big population. I guess we take everybody's word for that, and I guess it's true. But how do we know that what they tell us is that many in China and India? I've never been there, but, okay, so maybe in those places there's a lot of people, but I'm sure there's still a lot of land there, and I don't trust what they tell us. And so I don't trust these censuses either, and nobody really seems to talk about this. All the truthers that I know that, that are aware of all the other lies, but nobody that I know has ever really looked into this or investigated this. And I don't know how you would go about doing it, how you would verify these census numbers. But I really doubt there's 7 billion people on this earth. They have to keep that number inflated to keep everybody in fear that we're going to run out of everything. It just goes along with the globe earth lie that, and the fossil fuel lie. I don't believe that oil came from dinosaurs, all right? I believe oil is a product of the earth, like any mineral. I think somehow it's being produced inside the earth. They have wells that supposedly ran dry 30, 40 years ago that are now full of oil again. So there's so many lies, and it all has to do with keeping the population in fear. So the more people, we're always supposed to be afraid of the huge population. There's an overpopulation this and overpopulation that. But if you look at and again, how do we trust the statistics? But like in the developed countries, people aren't having that many kids anymore. The Muslims, I guess, theoretically are having a lot of kids, but is that part of the fear porn as well? I mean, who do we trust when it comes to these censuses, when it comes to this overpopulation agenda? So that's some thoughts I have. I'd really appreciate any comments you guys can offer. Any shared links you can give me about other people talking about this subject, because if they can lie about the shape of the earth and get away with it, what's to make them? What's not to think that they can't lie about the number of people on the planet, on the plane, I should say. It's funny, even though you become a flat earther, you're still stuck with, at least I am, using the terms, the planet, when it's actually a plane. I got into a comment thread on another channel with this idiot that, I'm gonna revisit the topic of sea level, because that's another thing I don't hear too many flat earthers talking about. And I talked about it in my first couple videos, but I've been thinking about that. I got into this long thread with this guy. Sea level is an impossibility on a globe, but you know, these proud parrots, you start to point out how that's an impossibility, and it's just hilarious the crap they come up with to explain how there can be a sea level on a curved ocean. But anyway, I'm going to revisit that. I'm going to start making some more videos again now that I'm starting to get caught up on my work, and I'm going to try to make some better videos out of my boat. I really need to get a camera instead of the phone, because I really don't want to drop my phone in the water. And you know, but every time I think I got a few bucks together to buy a camera, something else breaks. I just had to put a starter in the truck and a slave cylinder, and you know, bills and this and that. So who knows when I'll get a camera. But in the meantime, I love all you guys, and take care. Have a great day, a blessed day. And yeah, let me know what you think about this population. Do we trust them to give us the numbers of 7 billion people on this planet, on this Earth, on this flat Earth realm? I don't. It wouldn't surprise me if there was only about half of what they told us. I mean, you get into like third world countries and stuff, and you know, seems like there's a lot of land around, and you know, a lot of villages and things. But you know, I don't really believe that that it's just expanding and growing and growing. There's a lot of cities that are abandoned now, and places that were once thriving are empty. And so, you know, even if there is a lot of people, there's no way we could support, everybody could support themselves if they didn't live in a city. If everybody was spread out over the earth, being kind of self-sufficient the way we used to be, in gardening and raising animals and helping each other out, small little communities. I mean, this earth is huge. And, you know, combining some of the technology we have now with old techniques and new techniques, I mean, it could be an awesome place. But, you know, it never will be till Satan's relieved of his command. So, all right. Love all you guys very much. Hope to hear from you in the comment section. And we'll see you soon. Bye.